Hi girlies. So obviously this is the before. Y'all know what the after looks like, right?
Long as you got your eyes, got your trippy on them private jets, taking trips, come back at 6, wake me in your child, and then won't lay today, make me.
I find myself being super comfortable doing makeup tutorials right now. It's just so fun. So I already prepped my skin. After my shower, after cleansing, I went in with my niacinamide by The Ordinary. I talked about this on my channel numerous times. I have a lot of skincare and I've been gifted a lot of skincare over the past few months. However, I find myself always going back to this because if I have a breakout or if my skin is getting irritated or if hormones are getting the best of me, she saves me every single time. I have been breaking out here, and a little bit around my mouth. So I go in with this before anything after cleansing, and she just gets my skin back to where it needs to be every single time. I'm gonna go in with a toner before anything else. I didn't prep my brows or do anything. I wanted to come on here completely barefaced for y'all because it's important to see every single step. So for this tutorial, we're going to be turning into baddies, but I don't want to do another baddie makeup tutorial. You know, it's just going to be very unapproachable vibes. So that's what I'm going to give. We're going to give unapproachable, don't talk to me, I got a man. So going in with this toner by D'Alba. I've heard so many good things about this. This brand reached out to me to do a video on this toner. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited because this stuff is so hydrating. It's so lightweight. It smells like a rich woman skincare would smell like. And yeah, so I'm gonna go in with this to kind of prep my skin prior to primer. I'm gonna go in with this Power Grip Matte Primer that I got in my Ipsy bag. I'm gonna pair it with my Soft Glam. I can't stop using this. Don't be mad at me. I don't switch it because I like it and I don't want to use anything else at the moment. So whatever other foundations I have been on the back burner until further notice or until I run out of this. This, however, is new. I have not used her yet. I'm going to be using a lot of new makeup. So before I do anything right now, I'm going to let the primer kind of sit. I'm going to go in with my brows right now. So I'm using the Brow It. I don't know where else you can get this other than Yes Style. I am a Yes Style partner, so they constantly send me things. This is one of the things that they sent me in the past, and I actually really like this. It's an eyebrow pen, and it's super fine, super sharp.
You wonder who you might have been playing with, makes me wonder who you think.
She is light brown, so she's a little bit lighter than my natural brow hair color, but it's fine. It kind of just gives a soft natural brow effect once they're like shaped up, but I'm being really delicate with this. I'm already done with this brow. I've been liking rocking a thinner brow these days and keeping her somewhat natural. I have to say too, I really enjoy a liquid brow product over a pencil-ish product. I don't know, I just work with this way better. The brows are done. Super cute. If I have to go back in and kind of like fill in some sparse areas, I will. I'm going to clean up my brows with the NYX Bear With Me. I love using this concealer to clean up my brows over any other concealer because it's not as brightening. This is in the shade Medium Vanilla, and it's a concealer serum. As you can see, she's getting close to being halfway, which means an Ulta trip very, very soon to re-up on some of my little faves. But I'm gonna use my favorite little tiny little brush.
Play with, I'm just on myself to keep playing this record back over and over again. Swear that you changed, but I noticed the end.
So this is how the brows are looking. I haven't gelled them yet, but basically this is my brow combo, if that's a thing. You heard it here first. This is my brow combo as of recently, and I've been loving it. So let's move on. I do have leftover on the back of my hand. I usually go in with that and spot conceal. So actually, let's go ahead and do that. The primer has completely soaked in. So I don't know if this is supposed to be like the sticky power grip, the original one, but my face is not really, it's tacky, but it's not like extreme tack, if that makes sense. So I'm going to spot conceal some of my blemishes. I've always done this. It's just something that I do because it just helps cover up. And I kind of just let it sit. It does look a little bit orange on camera, I will say, but I promise in person it is my color for sure. I'm not blind. Favorite concealer, e.l.f. Camo, you already know. I have not gone to the store like Ulta or Sephora to buy a new concealer. I've just kind of been using the same exact one I've been in all of my tutorials. To be honest, I don't need any makeup, so I'm sorry if you're getting sick of me using the same products. Like, I genuinely really like these products, so please do not influence me to buy anything else. I will end up at that store, either Ulta or Sephora, soon, and if I'm constantly using something new, how do you know if I love it or not? You know what I mean? Look at how brightening that is. More of the story, I love it. The base is crazy right now. I look like a ghost. I do. We're gonna go in with some bronzer and cream blush. We're going back to basics. I'm going in with my Fenty Mocha Matchstick. I have loved this and stopped using her, but she is so good. That's how much product I have left. I don't know how much she comes with, but I've had this for a while and I love it. We're just like gonna go back to basics with this, and I just want to look really bronzy. I haven't done that in a while.
Got tired of your shit, you almost to mine. Don't say your name. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the cold rain. And I don't think you'll ever change your ways. 'Cause I have.
Alright, that's what the base is looking like right now. We're gonna go in with blush now. I used this blush before. I really like it. She smells so good, and I just don't like the applicator. That is the only thing. But besides that, I like the color and I like how it looks once it's blended and things like that. So I do enjoy these blushes, just not the applicator. So if enough people can tell her the applicator is not it, hopefully she can do something about that. I'm going to blend it out with a brush. I do like to go a little bit under the eye. I don't know, it just gives a really dolly, pretty effect. I'm gonna try the YSL bronzer today, just a little bit. I'm gonna start setting my face. I'm gonna go in with the Huda for my under eye. Oh my gosh, do you see the difference? That kind of just melted everything together. What? It just blurred everything. What? It just completely blurred my under eye. That is magical. This powder is a 10 out of 10. Like, I would absolutely use that every single day. I'm gonna bake with this Beauty Creations powder, the no filter powder. I don't really know what to do with the cream. I put on my lips. It says it's a highlighter. Cream and powder light reflecting translucent highlighter duo. I don't know about that. I put the cream on my lips. I don't want to put that over powders, so we'll play with that another day, or I'll watch a video. However, this is supposed to be a highlighter, so that's what she looks like. I'm gonna use her as a blush topper to give like a really glowy effect. So for powder blush, I think I'm gonna go in with the YSL because she's a favorite of mine, tried and true. So yeah, this blush is just so amazing. And I don't see myself ever not using this because she's just so beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this bake on my nose really quick. And let's use the Patrick Ta as a topper. I'm gonna go in with this Flower Nose blush brush, just because she's like really light and I feel like she'll pick up just enough product for me. We shall see, we shall see. Oh, she's giving my blush like a really pretty iridescent touch. Do you see it? So that's how I'll be using this, not necessarily as a highlight, because like, let me see what that will look like. I mean, she's not the type of highlighter I would be like, this is end all be all type of highlighter. I do like the product, I do like the texture. However, as a highlight, no. As a blush topper, yes, yes. She's cute for a blush topper. For highlight though, I have been absolutely loving this Swan Ballet palette. And she is an eyeshadow palette. However, there's two shades in here, this one and this one, that are stunning and so glittery. I was using my Shell Jewel collection eyeshadow palette for highlighter, but this one takes the cake, honey. She literally takes all the cake, all right, because she's that freaking beautiful. Like, you cannot mess with that. Unfuckwittable. Yeah. I actually want to go in with a little bit of eyeshadow, to be honest, and I haven't, so let's do that. I'm gonna go in with this chocolatey shade here. I haven't really dabbled much into this palette other than the glitter, so let's play around. Ooh, she's dark. Okay, flower nose. I'm sorry if this makeup tutorial is all over the place, but I'm like literally just playing with makeup, creating a baddie look. Like, this is just like almost live because I don't know what I'm doing. I just know the end look is gonna be phenomenal. However, we're getting there together. We're learning together. We're playing with makeup together. So this is literally how I get ready when I'm like, let's play with some makeup and see what we come up with. She blends so good. Look at that. It's like a smoky brown look. Oops, sorry. Actually, I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild brush and go in with the shade that says Swan.
It's not a home where no one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on since no one's here? You know.
She's cute. You can't even lie. She's super cute. I'm gonna go in with another flatter looking brush and go in with the shade here for my brow bone. I want to be more precise, so I'm using a brush. Usually I'll just go in with my finger, but because I have other shadows going on, let's be a little precise. Let's be more intentional with where we apply it. So pretty. Like, where am I going looking this freaking cute? Where am I going? Absolutely nowhere today. I'm gonna go in with this liquid eyeshadow from Dollar Tree. I've been loving this for the inner corners of my eyes. I haven't really played around with it other than doing that. So we're gonna just... I do want to go in with a spray right now to kind of melt everything together because I haven't done that yet. I don't know if I'm going to use this one specifically. This is Wet n Wild Hello Kitty, but I kind of want to add a black waterline because it gives more sultry vibes. Okay, so here is where we left off. My baby is sleeping on the bed right here. So, anyways, we're gonna continue though. I used the LA Colors gel eyeliner. This eyeliner is so good and it's only $1. So I'm going in with Dollar Tree lashes. They're super dramatic and very pretty. So we're gonna pop those on really quickly. I am gonna need a new one of these very soon too. So yeah, definitely a restock Ulta video will be coming soon because I genuinely need to restock on a few things. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my brows while my lashes kind of get tacky. And this is the Wet n Wild Mega Clear. Now going in with mascara. I've been loving this one. I finally threw away the other one that I had of this. She lasted me 2 solid years. This one is the Curl and Volume. The other one was Lash Effect or something like that. I don't know. But this is really, really good too. I don't go too crazy with mascara on my lashes, on my top lashes, because I only apply enough for the lash to sit on, and that's it. Nothing too crazy. On the bottom, I will do bottom mascara after I put my lashes on. Girl, that just like took this look to a whole nother universe. We're gonna go in with bottom mascara now. Okay, I'm back. The baby woke up from his nap. For a lip combo, I am not sure what I want to do. I know I want to do like, I don't want it to be too vampy, but I still want it to be cunty. So I have this cup full of lip liners and there's some brow pencils in here, but majority is lip liners. And we're not gonna use Kylie. I use her too much. We gotta switch it up. I found Yash by MAC and a cheapy lip liner from LA Colors. Love to mix high-end with, you know, cheapy, you know? So yeah, we'll see what this looks like and then we'll go from there.
What you got is good, that's why you refuse to let me walk out the light. You refuse to match up with my vibe. Keep wasting my time, you keep wasting my time. Don't you on scene? Think you know your blood's so funny to be. That's why you did that but one at a time. Got tired of your shit, you almost show my line. Don't stay on me. Nothing from you to try to play these games. Leave your family in the good way. I don't think you'll ever change your ways. Cause a house is not a home where no one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on?
Should I be flexing in the camera?
No.
No one's here. Hey, you know what you got is good. That's why you refuse to let me walk out the light. You refuse to match up with my vibe. Keep wasting my time. Keep wasting my time. Long as you got your eyes, got your trippy on them private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today. Make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think you're playing with. I'm just telling myself to keep playing this.
This is the final look. Let me know your thoughts. I am definitely loving how, you know, it turned out. Very cute, very cute.
They turn back over and over again. Swear that you changed, but I noticed the end.
If you want to like amplify the lippy a little bit, you can add a gloss. I'm liking the matte lip, so we're gonna keep her. But yeah, that is it for today's makeup tutorial video. Is she giving unapproachable? Hope you enjoyed it, and let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Can we get it together?